The Shiftkicker concept is about change. So sometimes we want change, but we don't know how to get started. The idea of Shiftkickers is to give you that kick to make the shift. Making changes in 2012 is really important because on the precipice of a global financial crisis and on the back of the last one, there's a huge opportunity, and it'll be the businesses that step into that change that reap the advantage. Future Thread is a collection of experts on different topics. It's like having an advisory board all about change. You know, change in leadership, change in culture, change in technology, change in sales, change in every aspect of your business, but delivered by individual experts. So my topic is play a bigger game. So how do we achieve more, be more, do more and have more as an organisation, as a team and as an individual? They need to come to the event and they need to play a bigger game in 2012 because what you become or what your organisation becomes in 2012 will depend on the expertise that you bring in and the ideas that you collect and then go and execute on. This Shiftkickers event will make sure that that happens. I hate it that people don't do stuff. I hate it that people collect ideas and then never follow through. I hate that there's a gap between intent and action. So my role in this conference or any event or anything I do is to take people from having an idea to making the idea a reality. I'm a pretty average guy. I grew up in a little average town in the country, in an average family with a really average attitude. And yet I've been able to achieve some amazing things. And if you would have asked me as a young fellow, you know, to be the best you could possibly be would have been a small game. But what I've discovered is my best is a continuing thing, you know, and so I retired at 34, I've played professional sport, I've run a marathon, I owned 5 companies. I've done a whole heap of amazing things that a little guy in Guyra possibly would never have done. And so my story is how anybody can do that. You know, I get to go around the world shoveling common sense because it's not that common. I believe that life is a game and business is a game. And you know, I love the game. And so when you treat those things as a game, you behave differently. Because when you're in a game, you lose, but you try again and you come up with a new strategy. And I get to teach people how to play the game better and harder so they become winners. Most people make the simple quite complex. My gift is that I make the complex quite simple. You know, there's lots of books and videos being done about the secrets of, and the reality is there are no secrets. There are 3 principles that I've lived my entire life by. The first one is own your attitude, be responsible for how you show up. The second one is do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. And the third one is change all the time, because anything that doesn't change is dead. I turned around a multi-million dollar company that was on the brink of bankruptcy. It took me 6 years to do it. And I got invited to speak at events about that turnaround. And I was speaking at one of those events and found out that people actually get paid to help people understand change. And I thought, how cool to travel the world and help people make a difference and enjoy myself in the process. You know, I just love it. I love what I do. I love the difference that I make. I love working with business. I love working with individuals. People often say to me, Rowdy, you retired at 34, why would you be still doing this? And the reason I do it is I love it. And I love the fact that every day I can open my email box and there'll be an email from somebody saying, Rowdy, you changed my business, you changed my world, you changed the results that I get in life. That's what makes me do it. And I'll keep working until I'm 80. I hope somebody rings me up when I'm 80 and says, Rowdy, would you like to come and speak in Singapore? And as long as I can take my grandkids, I'm in. People often talk about being your best. You know, I think that is such crap. How can you possibly be your best because you've got no idea what your best is? So my advice to you is be better today than you were yesterday, and be better tomorrow than you were today. People want more, but they're not prepared to do what it takes to get more. And getting more is really, really simple. You just need to come up with a plan and then execute on that plan so that your life looks better going forward than what it does when you look backward. People are lazy. You know, people give themselves a whole heap of reasons why their life's not better. And the reality is there are people who had less that have achieved way more than you. There are people who have had more that have achieved way less than you. The reality is, in life, if you want it, you've got to go and get it. I reckon work-life balance is absolute rubbish. Because in my personal life, I want to score 11 out of 10. I want to have the best house, the best holidays, the best family, the best relationships. Why would I accept anything less than 11 out of 10 at work? No wonder we're schizophrenic. Because at home, we're going for 11 out of 10 at work, we're sitting by going, 5's okay. That's where the rubbish comes in. It's just life. Let's go for 11 out of 10 everywhere.